stories you're going to hear this evening as you've come to see the musical The Blood of the Lamb. And I tell you, Sholing Salvation Army Corps has an excellent reputation for its drama productions, so you're in for a good time here this evening. The musical Blood of the Lamb is based on Vachel Lindsay's poem, William Booth Enters into Heaven. He wrote it soon after William Booth died, and he pictured a marvelous scene of the old General William Booth marching into heaven, and behind him the thousands and thousands of people that he had influenced for Christ, and he leads them right into heaven, where miracle of miracles, they are transformed and they are suddenly clad in white robes. It's a picture drawn from the Bible, in the book of Revelation, where we read about the people in heaven clad in white robes, washed in the blood of the Lamb. Vachel Lindsay's opening lines are famous. Booth led boldly with his big bass drum, "Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?" And of course that's a hymn, a very well-known Christian hymn. Washed in the blood of the Lamb. And this little feature comes again. Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Now, John and I, when we wrote the musical, we pictured the march starting outside the Salvation Army's international headquarters in Queen Victoria Street. So the first thing that happens is we meet those who are going to march with William Booth into heaven. And you get all the characters from all over the world. There's Sid, and there's Meg, and there's Victor from Russia. And they tell their stories. And eventually the command comes, now let's march into heaven. And they come from the east and they come from the west to sit down in the kingdom of God. And when they reach heaven, they meet Jesus there. And they're clad in all kinds of working clothes. But when they meet with Jesus, suddenly they are transformed. They are there in white robes, washed in the blood of the Lamb. Of course, William Booth died many years ago. But I'm glad to say the Salvation Army is still at work with its mission of trying to influence people for Christ. And so the musical depicts not only things that happened in William Booth's lifetime, but also that have happened since. I hope that this evening the musical will entertain, it will inspire, and I hope will also bless. May God bless you, and may God bless this production of The Blood of the Lamb by the Sholing Corps of the Salvation Army.
to make all that noise. How an honest man get a bit of shut without his dreams being interrupted by that raucous singing?
Sorry, Bert.
I should think so. Oh, it's you, Charlie. And me.
Hello, Bertie.
Still hanging around together then, I see?
It's not like that anymore, Bert, the old cock sparrow.
That's right, me.
Joined up in the army of the Lord, we have. Had to put things right. Last year, Regent Hall, made an honest woman of you, mate, didn't I?
See? That's what salvation does for you, Bertie. Hey, what you say, John?
Of course I'm saying. How do you think I got this job?
Come on, Meg, I mean, it stands to reason. They're not going to let anybody keep the door of headquarters that wasn't safe, now would they?
Anyway, what are you doing hanging around the international headquarters of the Salvation Army at 3 o'clock in the morning anyway? Hoping to catch Mr. Brammer on his way in, were you?
Well, it's starting from in.
What's starting from here?
The procession.
Surely you've been informed.
Procession? What procession? I ain't got no order for no procession, but nobody tells me nothing. Wait, you lot, what are you up to, eh? What do you want?
Are you the Sergeant Major?
No, I'm the Sergeant Major.
It's you, Charlie. We was told to report for the procession, sir. Sorry if we're a bit early. We didn't want to miss it.
Oh, I get it. You're here for the funeral procession.
Funeral? We know nothing about a funeral, sir.
He's going in, ain't he? That's what we come for. He's going in.
He's going up, Jack. He's going up.
In? Up? What are you all going on about?
Him, of course.
What? Him?
Him!
Up?
Up!
Heaven?
Glory!
Look, Bert, let me spell it out for you. Look, it's the old general. He's going into heaven today.
What? Going into heaven today?
Yes!
Well, why didn't you say so? Look at the state of this place. Get it cleared up. Douse that fire and put that shovel away. We can't have the old general find us like this. Get it all cleared up here. Quick, get this fire out. Quick. Goodness me, what the general going to say find us like this? On your fingers. Come on,
Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?
Keep left followed run on run. Searching travels from the ditches down. Traps from the alleyways and drag fiends pale. Mind still passion-ridden, soul powers frail. Verminion saints with boldly breath. Unwashed regions with the ways of death.
Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?
This lamb had said its half a score. The round world over, both had grown for more. Every banner that the white world flies, with glory and transcendent dies. Big voice blasts made their banjos bang. Trans fanatical they shrieked and sang. Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?
Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?
Hallelujah, it was queer to see. Bull-neck convicts with that land make free. Loons with trumpets blow the blare, blare, blare. On, upward through the golden air. Are you washed in the blood of the deep red blood, the Christ-shed blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood and the great red blood, in the Christ-shed blood of the Lamb?
Are you washed? Are you washed? Are you washed? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Jesus for the cleansing blood. Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?
attention there, please. Listen, they didn't make me Sergeant Major at the Grecian for nothing. Listen, can't you? Look, the General is going into heaven today, right?
Right.
And we are going to march with him, right?
Right.
But tell me, how in heaven's name did you know that the procession was starting from here? And how on earth did you know that it was today, eh? Who told you, eh? Sydney, come here, can't you? I know this gentleman, don't I, Sydney?
I should say so, Charlie.
Always a professional, Sid was. You know, he would break into your house without scratching the paintwork. All genteel like. He'd empty the safe, make himself a cup of tea and wash up after it, and then go like a ghost.
Standards, Charlie, you've got to have standards.
But, ladies and gentlemen, Sydney got saved a couple of years back, and the army made an honest man of him. Now, mark that, honest. So, Sydney, honestly, how did you get to know about this here march? You tell Charlie.
Just know it's time to go to heaven. It's today, and I must be on my way. Yes, I must be on my way to heaven.
Just know it's time to go. I just know it's time to go to heaven. It's today, and I must be on my way. I must be on my way to heaven.
Just take my word, my soul is stirred, and in my heart the call I've heard. I can't explain, but it's quite plain. The herald angels call my name. Why should I fear or shed a tear? The beckoning trumpet call I hear. You know it's true, you hear it too. Let's go together, me and you.
I just know it's time to go. It's today, I must be on my way. Yes, I must be on my way to heaven.
It's not goodbye, it's time to go to heaven. Beat that drum, here I come. Yes, I must be on my way to heaven.
Yes, I must be on my way to heaven. Yes, I must be on my way to heaven. Yes, I must be on my way to heaven. Yes, I must be on my way to
Well, I must confess, Meg, my dear, that I haven't ever seen any procession like this before. Oh, right, like we got here.
Do you know, Sydney there was Housebreaker, and this one don't look like no Archangel Gabriel either. Oh, was you before you found the Lord?
I was a bookies runner, Mum, and no one faster. Mind you, now I've backed a winner and no mistake. All I've got's on Jesus.
And what about you then?
Pickpocket, Mum. One of the best. It's hard to break the habit. Your watch, sir? Your handkerchief, Mum. Your bracelet.
You are safe, brother. I mean, actually safe.
Oh, yes, Mum. Well saved I am. I do a kind of demonstration routine in the testimony meetings. Always gets the crowd. That's it, I assure you. Your purse, Mum?
Undertaker, I suppose.
Not exactly, Mum.
What do you mean, not exactly?
Well, actually, I'm not exactly praying.
Oh, go on. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Body smell.
Do you know, I think I've got to stop asking questions.
You know, we got them all here. I mean, we got drunks and drug addicts and pickpockets and pimps.
Do you know that? Come to think of it, Charlie, you weren't no plaster saint either before you went to the nurse's seat. Do you know, I remember the time...
Look, hang on. This is neither the time nor the place.
Yes, look, it's never old Judy, is it? I mean, we all know what she used to do. 100 yards of the Strand, her own personal property, so to speak. Surely she's got on her way to heaven and all.
That's right, Meg. I got in the fountain at Clapton, and I ain't sorry neither. All night of prayer it was. It's heaven for me.
Crikey!
So lepers followed rank on rank. Unclean, unclean. Walking lepers followed rank on rank. Stinking lepers how those lepers sank.
With their sores wide open.
The bottles and stars.
With the sunken faces.
And the leering eyes.
With their broken fingers.
And their stunted toes.
How they get to heaven, only heaven knows. Unclean, unclean, unclean.
Are you washed?
Washed,
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 are you washed?
washed,
Washed,
washed.
are you washed in the blood, in the deep red blood, in the Christ shed blood of the Lamb, Are you washed in the blood, in the deep red blood, in the Christ shed blood of the Lamb, Are you washed, are you washed, are you washed, are you washed, are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?
Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?
Though the body's broken, still the heart is whole.
We are sick in body, but we're sound in soul.
Well, the fingers fester and the flesh decay.
Fill the soul soars upward on this heavenward way.
Though the stench may thicken,
And the senses sicken.
in the nose of heaven, where the sweetest smell, for the rose is sweetest that is plucked from hell.
They are washed in the blood, in the deep red blood, in the Christ shed blood of the Lamb.
Our garments are spotless.
They are white as snow.
We are washed.
We are washed in the blood.
We are washed in the blood of the Lamb.
Rags from the alleyways and drug fiends tell, aha, aha. Still passion, bitter soul, power swell, aha, aha.
Drink sodden, downtrodden, misgotten men. Where's the hope for the likes of them?
Muddled in thinking and muddled in thought.
Brutish bargain by the devil brought.
Foul to look upon and foul of breath, walking witnesses to living death.
Aha! 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 Are you washed?
Washed,
Washed?
washed,
Are you washed?
washed,
Washed?
washed.
Are you washed in the blood, in the deep red blood, in the Christ shed blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood, in the deep red blood, in the Christ shed blood of the Lamb? Are you washed? Are you washed? Are you washed? Are you washed? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?
Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?
We will not brag of battles won, and sudden saints will never be. But in the power of Jesus' name, we claim a daily victory.
It's William what done it. I tell ya, it's William Booth what done it. God bless you, General. Bill Booth who done it. He started it all on mine and waste.
You're quite right, sister. I was there along with the other missioners outside the Blind Beggar pub. The crowd was cheering and shouting and giving us a right old time. We didn't stand a chance. Not till that Mr. Booth come along, voiced like a foghorn he had. They had to listen to it.
I ought to know. Don't you recognise me, brother? I was the first inquirer. I found the Lord outside the Blind Beggar.
Hallelujah.
Papers, papers, read all about it. place it was till the general took it over. Stunk of hell it did. But he changed all that. I remember the factory.
Who are these people, anyway? Well, they're matchmakers, General. Matchmakers. Matchmakers? They don't strike me as matchmakers. Matchmakers strike... Ah, forget it.
We works in terrible conditions, sir. Nonsense, nonsense. Ours is an ideal country.
Let the woman speak, can't you?
It's not just the long hours, sir. It's the cramped conditions and the fumes, sir.
What's the rate here? You, tell me.
Me and my 2 litters work here at 16 hours a day, sir. We make 1,000 matchboxes a day, sir.
And we'll pay you off for it too.
How much? 1,000 matchboxes? 1 woman and 2 children? How much?
1 shilling and 3 farthings, sir.
Iniquitous.
It's the truth, sir.
It is, sir. And there's worse, sir.
Worse?
It's all right when you're young, sir, when you're young, but later on, it gets bossy jaw.
Possy jaw? What in heaven's name is possy jaw?
He means necrosis of the bone. They call it bossy jaw because of the yellow phosphorus. A very inconvenient disease. Nothing to be done about it, of course.
An inconvenient disease. Is that what you call it?
Living death, more like it. That's what I call it, sir.
Occupational hazard, Mr. Boone. Nothing to be done.
You think not?
A small price to pay for a box of matches, Mr. Boone.
Well, it's too high a price for mine, sir. Or for anybody else's, for that matter. How many workers did you say you had here? 4,000, did you say?
4,327 to be exact.
4,327 souls down like this. God help you, sir, we've put a stop to that. We'll get a factory of our own.
A factory of our own.
And we'll make matches. Safety matches. Won't our rivals grow?
Shorter hours, a better rate.
6:30 we'll shut that gate.
And all the kids will put on weight.
A factory of our own.
We'll build a business. Right away.
Let's do it right away.
With happy workers, healthy workers, holy workers, eh?
A cheerful building, bright and clear.
He'll have no sweated labour here.
And bossy jaw will disappear.
Let's do it
right away.
And those that want to work shall work.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And no one will be allowed to shirk.
There's nothing wrong with that.
We'll get the market, never fear, 6 million boxes every year, and show a handsome profit clear.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Bossy jaw, I'll put a stop to that. And He did.
Charlie, what time day is it? And for that matter, what year is it? Charlie, I'm so confused.
It's no time and any time. It's no place and well, it's certainly no particular year.
Where are we now, for Heaven's sake?
Do you know, I think it's getting warmer. Look, what does it say up there?
For you, de l'armée de Senat. Some foreign lingo, I think.
It's French, stupid.
I know it's French. What do you think? I'm some unlettered lout.
Voyez de l'armée du salut. It's Salvation Army home.
Is this heaven?
Don't be stupid. They don't speak French in heaven.
Look, it's French Guiana. What? You know, French Guiana, Devil's Island and all that.
It's where the frogs send all their convicts.
Not all, Birdie. Just the worst ones.
I don't like the look at this.
Bored, Andre?
A little, madame, but who can help be bored in this God-forsaken place?
No place and no person can be truly described as God-forsaken, Andre.
No, madame?
One can hardly expect the convict settlement to be like a funfair. I'm afraid its purpose is not strictly to entertain. Devil's Island, they call it. I suppose one can be forgiven thinking it really is this island. The devil's, I mean.
I don't understand you, madame.
Understand?
Well, you and your husband, the Capitan. What are you doing in a convict settlement? Your accent is unquestionably Parisian. What does Devil's Island have to hold for you when Paris could be yours? Are you here by choice?
Well...
what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Proving perhaps to a depressed convict that no place is truly God-forsaken.
Oh, madame, it's my turn to laugh.
What is your sentence, Andre? How long are you here for?
Oh, my sentence. My sentence is 20 years, madame.
20 years? With the double system, that means you will be here for 40?
Yes, 40 years in this hell-forsaken place. You wonder a man gets desperate.
You must have done something terrible, Andre, to get a sentence like that. Would you like to talk about it? Would you like to tell me?
No, I wouldn't like to talk about it. But I will tell you, it is no secret. I killed my own child, my own baby. I was drunk, mad drunk. And I killed him with a knife.
Do you believe in God's forgiveness, Andre?
How can I believe in the forgiveness of God when blatantly obvious no one else does? Nobody trusts me. Nobody believes in me. Nobody forgives me.
You are sorry, Andre.
Oh, madame.
I see that you are sorry. Then God forgives you. He believes in you. He trusts you. Accept that forgiveness.
Captain, can you come quickly? The trouble in the canteen.
Hold the baby for me, Andre.
Oh, madame, no. Madame.
Please.
Salvation, 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 salvation.
Oh, shout salvation. It will be good to see. Wounded convicts in that land made free. And with trumpets they will blare, on upwards in the golden air. For they're washed in the blood of the Lamb.
fetters broken, but in prison grey, roughly spoken in the prison way, strong as oxen, but as gentle too, tamed by Jesus, they come marching through. Convicts, welcome. Hear the ransom cry. Find your freedom in the open sky. We were prisoners, every man a slave. Only Jesus had the power to save. Take your place by the Jasper Sea. Healed, forgiven. You are free, free, free.
flag. There's something really special about this flag, don't you think so, Charlie?
Yeah, but, I mean, all the colours are fading.
Yeah, but it's still special, though. It's still beautiful, don't you think?
The tropical sun has burnt it, and the torrential rains of Vienna had washed away the colours. The wind unraveled the fabric, but yes, it's still beautiful. Here, Duncan Comet gashed it with his knife, and here another tore off the strip to make himself a belt. But somehow it doesn't spoil its beauty.
It's a working flag. That's what it is. It's a working flag.
And do you know, that's the sort I prefer. Do you know, I'd sooner have one working flag that's felt the sun and seen the streets than 100 Sunday go-to-meeting flags that don't mean anything.
Oh, I was thinking. I mean, we're going to need some flags for this march into heaven. I mean, there's no point us heading to heaven without flags. They'll wonder who we are.
Yeah, and do you know, this one will do for a start.
Yeah. Has anybody else got a flag?
Excuse me, Cobber. I think I can help you out.
Oh, thank you, brother. Who might you be?
I'm the very first club sergeant to get a commission in Australia. I knelt the drum in an open air meeting and got all my sins washed away. And the moment I got up from the knees, the drinking mates picked me up and dropped me into the water. In case there was a sin or two left to wash away, they said. Well, they had to make me club sergeant after that.
Excuse me, Sergeant Major. I'm from Puri in Finland.
Finland, mate. Think of that!
Oh, one night, as I was leading the meeting, some rough stormed the hall and grabbed the flag. We thought we would never ever see it again, as we watched them go up and disappear into the night. Well, we were afraid, but we went out and we looked for it and we struck some matches and then we found it. It was lying in the gutter, torn into 4 pieces. But we sewed it together. Here, you're welcome to it.
Bless you, sister.
Hi y'all, may I introduce myself? I'm from Cherry Hill, New York.
Well, all blown, Yankees.
Brother, heaven will have its full complement of Americans, you can be sure of that.
No offence, sister, no offence.
Well, to get alongside folks, we wear this get-up while we work in the slum districts. And tough districts they are too.
You'll forgive me for saying so, Captain, but your flag does look a little bit the worse for wear.
It's a bit out of scarred, and that's a fact. You see, there was something of a riot in the hall, and the bombs grabbed the drums and the flag and built a bonfire. We were too late to save the drums, but the flag survived. Well, kinda. It deserves its place in your procession, I think.
It sure does, ma'am. It sure does.
There's something about that flag.
Private Flag Sergeant Major. I'd like to use in March.
Certainly, Colonel.
My name is Victor.
Good name for a Salvationist, that.
And I come from Russia.
Oh, I didn't know there was a Salvation Army in Russia.
There was in Russia. Please God, they may be again. I think I was the last officer to come out of this beautiful country.
Yes, you! Who are you?
Victor Dolgin.
Sir, you will address me as sir.
Victor Dolgin, sir.
And what are you doing here?
I've come for meeting, Salvation Army meeting.
Say sir, can't you?
This is Salvation Army Hall, sir.
There's no Salvation Army here, laddie.
It's been liquidated by order of the authorities. The officers have been arrested and their possessions confiscated. Finished!
It can't be true. Please tell me that this is not true.
Were you one of them then? Salvation Army, I mean.
I was to be made soldier today, and I'm not ashamed of it.
Let nobody make a soldier of you if you can help it, sonny.
Look, son, there's no more Salvation Army. See for yourself.
Where are the books and instruments and chairs? They're all gone.
Everything's gone, except for this old floor cloth.
So, can I have it, this old floor cloth? Let me have it.
Souvenir hunter, are you? Sergeant Major, just let him have it.
I must be getting soft in my old age. Take it and clear off. Attention!
Victor!
Lieutenant, it's you. What's happened? Soldiers just told me that officers been arrested. I'm scared.
We were all arrested, but for some reason they let me go. But we mustn't hang around, it could be dangerous.
But I was to be made soldier today, so shall never be a soldier anymore.
Hey, Victor, you shall. What have you got there?
This flag, Lieutenant. They thought that this was old floor cloth and they let me have it.
We still have the flag, Victor. We'll get some of the others and we'll meet in the woods. You'll be a soldier. Come on.
Yeah?
Charlie, where do all the foreigners come from?
Foreigners?
Yeah, foreigners.
I don't see foreigners, mate. I only see brothers and sisters for whom Christ died.
Now don't you go all pious on me, Charlie. You know exactly what I mean. I mean, who said they could join?
Well, the general told them, of course. Look, men, if you think that heaven is going to be full of white folk speaking the King's English, well, you're going to be in for a bit of a surprise. You see, if they get their proportions right, then, well, half the folk in heaven will be a, well, murky kind of brown, and, well, the most popular language is going to be Chinese.
Tom Green went to India.
India.
Whatever did he go to India for? Whatever for? Because the general sent him. There are sinners in India.
There are sinners everywhere.
Australia.
Russia.
Switzerland, Canada. There are even big sinners in America. Oh yes, there are sinners everywhere. And yes, there are sinners in India.
Yes, there are sinners in India.
No worse.
And no better.
There, that's settled.
But what did he do in India?
Well, he loved the Indians. That's not difficult. But he loved them in Christ's way, for Jesus' sake.
And did he get them all saved?
No, I'm afraid not. They wouldn't listen to him. They didn't understand his gospel. No, he spoke their language.
But they didn't understand him at all.
Until one day,
Yes.
a little girl fell into the fire. Are you the girl's father?
Yes, Captain Saeed.
Poor child. How did this happen?
It was the sun, Captain Saeed. She was blinded by the sun.
The sun was very bright at midday, Captain Green saw him. And the silly child fell straight into the fire.
Is there hope for the little one?
Where's ID? There was no hope.
We might save the life of this little one, but a skin graft is needed. I think it would work.
Skin graft, Saeed? What is the skin graft?
It's simple enough. The doctor will take the skin off of the back of one hand, graft it over the burns so that it heals. It can be done.
It is good news.
It can be done.
It is good news.
All we need now is a donor. Who's going to get the skin off of their back for the sake of this little one? Will you?
Not me, Saeed.
How about you?
Not me, Daddy. She's nothing to me.
You're the girl's father. Are you willing?
It is only a girl, Saeed. In our nation, a girl counts for nothing.
Only a girl?
It's a pity to lose a little one, but I will not give my skin to the little girl.
Then I will give mine. Right.
Tom gave the skin off his back, just for a little girl. They could not believe it. They touched the place. They saw the gospel. He was wounded for our transgressions.
He was bruised for our iniquity.
The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed.
They saw the cross. They believed.
flower, General. It's for you. It had to be a white flower.
Thank you, Judy. That's kind. A white flower. Of course, of course.
It's Meg, General. Do you remember me?
Of course, Meg. Of course I remember. And Charlie can't be far away.
I'm here, General.
Ah, Charlie, good old Charlie. Are the troops all lined up, Sergeant Major? It's today, you know.
All lined up and ready for inspection, General.
This is a day when no inspection will be required. Well, if you're ready.
General, could you say something to us? You know, like in the old days. I mean, heaven. I'm a bit nervous.
No need to be nervous, my girl. We're expected. It'll be all right. In any event, my speaking days are over. My eyes are gone.
Go on, General. Give us a bit of the Albert Hall speech.
Was it all right,
That
Sid?
was a good one.
Was it all right, Sid? Were you there? Did I do well?
Yes.
Could you hear me all right?
Every word, General. Every word.
Ah, now Sid, remember where we're going.
Well, almost every word, General. Do it again.
I don't remember. Don't seem to remember.
I'll fight. That's what you said. I'll fight.
I will. And now, comrades and friends, I'm going into a dry drop for repair. That the army will not be allowed to suffer from my absence. And in the long future, I think it will be seen, I shan't be here to see it, but you will, that the army will strangle every slander and banish every doubt. And by its marvellous success, show to the world that it is the work of God, and that the general has been his servant. While women weep, as they do now, I'll fight. While little children go hungry, as they do now, I'll fight. While men go to prison, in and out as they do now, I'll fight. While there's a drunkard left, while there's a poor lost girl upon the streets, while there's a lost soul without the light of God, I'll fight, I'll fight, I'll fight to the very end. And I did, didn't I? I did. Did you hear that, Sid? Yes. Did you hear it, lad? That's for us. That's for us, lad. Come on everyone, come along with me. Get the troops lined up, Sergeant Major, and let's hear the drum.
All the comets with a blood make free. Long sweet trumpets blow the blare, blare, blare. On up through the golden air.
Died blind, and still by faith he trod, eyes still dazzled by the ways of God. Both led boldly, and he looked the chief, eagle countenance in sharp relief, beard of lion, air of high command, unabated in that holy land. Jesus came from out the courthouse door, stretched his hands about the passing poor. Who saw naught but let his queer ones dare, round and round the mighty courthouse square. Yet in an instant, not that blear review, march on spotless, clad in raiment new. The lame were straightened with the limbs uncurled, and blind eyes open on a new sweet world. Rush and pictures in a flash made cold. black filled the air. Christ came to with a robe and a crown. For who? The soldier, while the throne bowed down. He saw King Jesus. They were face to face, and he knelt a week in that holy place. I did wash in the blood of the Lamb. Yet, and instantly, all the clear review march on spotless, clad in raiment new. The lame were straightened, with the limbs uncurled, and blind eyes open on a new sweet world. Traps and vixens in a flash made old. Gone was the whistlehead, the snout, the yawl. Sages and civils now and athletes clean, rulers of empires and of forest green, washed in the blood of the Lamb. Washed in the blood of the Lamb. a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands,
and cried with a loud voice, saying,
Salvation to our God, which sits upon the throne, and unto the Lamb.
And all the people stood around about the throne and bowed before the throne and worshipped God, saying,
Worthy is the Lamb that was slain to receive power and riches and wisdom and strength and honour and glory and blessing.
And one of the elders answered, saying unto me,
Who are these which are arrayed in white robes? And whence came they?
And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said to me,
These are those which came out of great tribulation, and have washed their robes, and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. Therefore are they before the throne of God, and serve him day and night in his temple. And he that sits upon the throne shall dwell among them. They shall hunger no more, neither thirst any more. Neither shall the sun light upon them, nor any heat. For the Lamb which is in the midst of the throne shall feed them, and lead them unto living fountains of waters. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. They shall come from the east. They shall come from the west and sit down in the kingdom of God. Both the rich and the poor, the despised, the distressed, they'll sit down in the kingdom of God. And none shall ask what they have been, provided that their robes are clean. Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?